Let's see what we get. It's gonna maybe take a little few minutes.
Right.
Do
And
do
everybody
you
at
go
work.
live? You go live.
Yeah, just a couple times on my YouTube, but I used to go live on TikTok like all the time.
Should we go? Let's see how YouTube gonna work. I haven't. I used to go live on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
If we don't get no views here, we'll go to
Oh,
TikTok
okay, yeah.
because Instagram sucks. But
Yeah, Instagram ain't
I don't
nothing.
know why they do that. Like, cause most of our followers are on. That's our biggest platform is
Right.
IG.
Okay.
But live, we just don't do well. But we get a lot of our gen leads from IG
Okay.
and then YouTube.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yes, everybody at work, so.
No, it's Saturday.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
you're
it?
right. It's Saturday.
So they either not up yet. We'll get some
Or getting
views.
ready for a party. Did you check your analytics? Like, where's everybody at?
Well, for my page,
Yeah.
majority is states.
Okay.
It's almost half now though.
Yeah.
South Africa, we got
So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning or midnight in the States.
no. It's like 8 a.m., 9 a.m.,
Okay,
something like that.
Okay.
They'll pop up. If not, we'll go to TikTok.
What about traveling sister? Well, she's in Tanzania. Did you reach out to traveling sister? Have you heard of her? Because she's the first person that I saw that even inspired me to move to Africa.
Shut up.
Yeah. You've seen her
She's
videos.
out. She
so-
follows me, I think.
Oh, okay.
Traveling
Yeah.
sisters follow me. Yeah.
She's based in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. She moved to Africa like I think about like 8 years ago.
Yeah. I
She
think
married a Tanzanian man.
she follows me. I think I
And she
follow
had a
her.
baby. I think they had a couple babies.
Yeah, I follow her. I think yes. She's been on my live one time, and she had said something. I was like, oh okay, and I think I follow her. Yes,
Yeah.
I think I follow her. Okay, we got a little group of people. We got a little bit of people. We getting there. How y'all doing?
Hey.
There we go. Y'all waking up.
Somebody like it. Hey,
Hi.
how are you, Sergio?
Y'all drop where you're watching from as you come on.
Where in the world?
Where in the world? Hola.
Oh wow.
I'm a girl. Okay. Love from India, so we got a lot of people on this side.
Love it. Okay.
So we have 15, so we okay. What? Oh, we got people. Okay. Let's wait till we get some actual followers. I be trying to figure out how do you cook this stuff at 30? 21 now.
21 people.
Who daughter? I like big girls, like you strong. Now we just got crazy people in. Let's wait till we get some actual followers. Sergio's daughter. What?
Thank you for the likes. Yes, like, please.
Thank you, CeeLo. See your daughter, I became mad. Who are these people?
Are they bots or what?
Where are the actual people who follow the page? Like, y'all come on in. I want to.
Algorithm.
Yeah, I don't know what, because I just put let's talk. Let's just see. Y'all come on in, drop where you're watching from. I wanted to do like a Q&A, introduce her, Miss Rochelle, to you guys, and get some background history on her and do some Q&A.
You look like who?
I don't know these people, man. I'm about to block them in a minute. I'm about to change the algorithm because y'all, what is y'all doing? Hide. Cause my folks normally come up here, so I don't know what's going on. All right, we might have to go over to TikTok, but I ain't been on TikTok for a while, so we'll see. Love you so much. Who's Nas Nas? That's probably some other stuff. Now he one of the better chefs. He going up against one of the chefs that got
Kicked off.
right. Okay, definitely a trans.
Good to go out? Even
Child.
with Cabanova, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills.
Where y'all at?
Cabanova is the only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider.
Oh, I don't know what type of time we on right now.
So I guess it's like prep.
Allergic to its ingredients,
I guess it's similar to prep.
This?
The prep pill, no, the medicine.
What I prep before?
Prep is like a medication that prevents you from getting HIV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what is it prep you for? Okay.
Mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding.
Where y'all coming from? Who are these?
Very hot girls, really.
They
Oh,
are.
thank you.
Okay, yeah, somebody from Kenya. Somebody from Kenya. Okay, how you doing?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. How are you?
With Fios Home Internet from Verizon,
Are we getting? Let me start saying USA or.
Karibu.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN.
All right, if you are from the USA, drop your state. If you are from Kenya,
Look alike.
you can't even see my face. Like, John, who is you? VA in the building. There we go. All I had to start saying is the US or something. All right, VA in the building, 757, or where you from?
Norfolk.
What part of VA? Darius, Mayfield. Peace and blessings, ladies. Jersey here.
Okay, Jersey in the house.
There we go. Okay, we getting out. We get some people up in here. PNG. Oh, Richmond. Richmond is 803, right? Yeah, Richmond's. Okay, next.
Nukuru in the house.
Okay, be
in
more.
the house.
Okay, we got our people up in here.
317.
Who from the 317?
Buddy.
804, right? Yeah. So we're just chilling. I wanted to introduce this beautiful lady and do some Q&A. I know you guys see all of us on YouTube, sharing our stories, sharing our journey as Black Americans in Kenya.
Yes.
But I wanted to, have her kind of tell you guys her story, how she got here. Hey babe in the pink. And yeah, and then we could go into some Q&A. I'm gonna get me some more wine. Here you
All
go.
right. How are you guys doing? Nice to meet you. Abarigani. Okay, so I'll wait for you to start the Q&A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go
yeah.
ahead and talk.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and talk.
Introduce myself.
Yes.
So, yes, my name is Rochelle. I've been living in Kenya for about a year, and yes, I'm proud to be Black too. Hallelujah. And yes, so I'm a traveler. I've been living abroad for about 13 years. I've been traveling. I've been to. Oh, thank you. Yes, you follow me. Thank you. You said hi for the culture.
Yeah.
Yes. My YouTube is for the culture.
Yes.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram for the culture. So nice to meet you guys.
Y'all go follow,
yes,
go follow.
And so yes, I've been to 36 countries, I believe 16 African countries, and I chose Kenya because it's the best.
Why? Why is it the best?
It's the best because I believe that Nairobi is a well-rounded metropolis. Like it has great infrastructure, the people are friendly, and It has great apartments. There's even opportunities, like even for people in the diaspora, you can come here and create opportunities. And there's also people that are excited to like collaborate with us and create even more opportunities. And it's like the possibilities are endless. The weather is great in Nairobi. Not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, not too rainy.
Right.
What's not to love?
Hi, from Somaliland.
Wow, Somaliland.
Yeah,
Wow.
cool. So, like, so you've been here out of, you said how many
16
African?
African countries.
16. Where? Can you please
Oh,
let
all
us
of
know?
them. Okay. South
Yeah.
Africa, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, and Egypt.
Wow. And
Yeah,
out of,
Ethiopia, Ethiopia.
and Ethiopia. So,
Yeah.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
16. And you're saying out of 16 African countries,
Nairobi is the place to be.
it is.
Period.
It is. You just went to like 4 or 5 other African countries, like
Yeah.
just now, like
Yes,
yesterday.
yes, literally a couple months ago, like about a month ago.
What,
Yeah.
what were the countries you went to?
That was the Uganda, Rwanda, and then the Botswana. I went to South Africa again, Namibia, and Angola.
So
Yeah.
out of those, ooh, Angola. How was Angola?
Angola was amazing because I have ancestry in Angola.
Yes.
And I speak Portuguese. I follow Portuguese. So I was able to connect with people, like, I feel like on a deeper level also.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the transatlantic slave
Yeah.
trade being in Angola. I
Yes.
went to the slave port.
Yes.
That was, very important history to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the beaches are beautiful. Luanda is beautiful.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's amazing.
Angola is where they
Yeah.
say the Gullah Geechee people come from too.
Oh.
So you know,
Yeah, because the port is right there.
somebody
Yeah.
said come to Nigeria. She is going.
Yes, I'm going to Nigeria in January, so you better be ready.
She's going to
Be careful what you
Nigeria.
ask for. No.
No, yes.
Yeah, I'm going. Yes, I'm planning to go.
I went to Nigeria in February. That was fun. You are
Thank
invited
you,
to
Eric.
settle in the whole Africa. Africa is your home.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph Kimani.
Yes.
Eric, pretty good, pretty cool girl. And so, but you're saying Kenya is the best.
The place to be.
Why? Why?
Because I think it has great infrastructure. So when I was first looking for a place to move to, I was living in Brazil last year, Salvador, Brazil, which you probably know it has the highest population of black people
Correct.
outside of Africa.
Yes, the
and
second,
so,
yeah.
I was like fully immersed in African
And you speak
culture.
Portuguese.
Yes, yes, I follow Portuguese. And so when I was living in Salvador, I was in a relationship, I was
Really?
doing like I had an apartment, the full nine. I was
Don't tell
there
too
for-
much because I'm asking you all the questions we're going to ask on the
Okay,
podcast.
okay, yeah.
So, yes.
Let's see where that. And then, I was looking for a place to like relocate to. I was stuck between South Africa and Kenya.
Okay.
And the part that got me was like the fact that Kenya had more. It was a little bit easier to move with my dog. First of all, South Africa is very difficult to import pets. And the path to citizenship is a little bit better. Kenya also has better residency visa options. And so, also when it comes to business, I think Kenya is better. It's easier to enter, and register your business. And like I said, it's a nice metropolis. The weather is good. The people were kind. So it was like, what's not to love?
Wow. So you're from the States.
Yes.
Where?
Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, Midwest, 317.
317.
Yes.
Anybody from the 317?
From Mombasa. I went to Mombasa too. I love Mombasa.
So why did you choose Mombasa?
I think because Nairobi has more opportunities.
Yeah.
And also Salvador is a beach town. And so I was kind of trying to break out of the beach town pattern. I had been living in beach towns and I was like, and also I wanted to move somewhere that kind of motivated me, that had that hustle and bustle.
Okay.
To like motivate me to like really pursue my dreams.
Okay.
And so, I thought Nairobi had more opportunities. It was a little bit more fast paced. And I wanted to live in a big city. I had been living in beach towns for years,
How long were you in Brazil?
2 years, but then
Wow.
before that, I was in Mexico. Yeah.
What?
Living in a beach town. Yeah.
So she is a world traveler, and out of all of the, because you said 36 countries.
Yeah.
Out of the 36 countries in the world, You chose Kenya.
Yes,
So
yes.
is this going to be home?
Yes, it is home.
It
It
is.
is
It is.
already
It is.
home.
It is home. It
Yes,
is
yes.
actually
I have
home.
a whole apartment.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
my
do.
dog is here.
Yep.
Yes, and like I'm planning to continue to, settle in more roots. Like I'm growing more and more roots every day. Like
Mm-hmm.
the next 2 years is gonna be revolutionary. Yes.
Yeah, I love that you say revolutionary.
Yes.
In what way?
Yeah, it's just I
Love you.
really
They
feel
said they love
like
you.
I can become the best version of myself with the
Mm.
community that I've built, also the resources and just the support system. Like I said, the opportunities that we are able to create. I already have 3 employees. I've been here for 9 months. So we're bringing jobs, like, and
Mm.
creating even more opportunities. I feel like the sky is the limit.
It truly
Yeah.
is. So like you
Oh,
have,
Asante Sana.
yes, you have your following on
Yeah.
your YouTube page.
Mhm.
What are some of the like the questions that you normally see people ask
Mhm.
you?
Yes, I
Mm.
would say regarding like residency,
Mhm.
immigration,
Mhm.
people ask me, yes, I would say just relocation in general, like also, yeah, I think the tourist visa versus the
Mhm.
residency visa is something that people wonder about.
Mhm.
Yeah, people want to know how they can come here and like be more stable, yeah.
I love that. I love that. Listen, guys, what questions do you have for us? I know this is like impromptu, but
Yeah, I've been to Samburu, Kisumu,
mhm.
Mombasa.
Mhm.
I would like to go to like Nakuru, Naivasha,
Mhm.
Eldoret, and
Mhm.
all those. Masai Mara. I haven't even been yet. Have you
Mhm.
been?
Out of the 14 years, I've never been to Masai, and I don't care to go,
Wow.
child, please.
Yeah, I know the entry fee. Just the entry fee is $200.
Yeah, I don't care. It's animals. It's the national park.
Right.
So I haven't been. I probably won't go. We brought over 300 African Americans to Kenya,
Right.
and I've never
Yeah.
taken them to Masai Mara.
Mhm.
Never.
Especially with the Nairobi National Park right
It's
there.
right there. You know, black folks. Let's be. So we build it based off of the customer experience.
Yeah.
We know colored folks.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna go to Masai Mara for 3 damn days to watch
Yeah.
the same animals you
Camping.
saw that day.
We
No,
not camping
we not
on
doing
vacation,
that.
yeah.
We gonna wanna go on a 45 minute to an hour safari,
Right.
see the lions,
Go
see
back
the
to the air conditioning.
that part. And so that's what we do. We take them to the national park.
I think somebody asked a question earlier. What was that?
Well, now I wish I did have a tripod.
I don't know if it was a troll or what.
It probably was. Let's see what we were
What's
saying.
that girl?
Ha
Who is that girl in the yellow hairs? Oh.
ha. What?
He said, who is the girl in the yellow hair? It's not
Watching live
yellow.
from Kenya. Tell her to take a shower every day. She's looking so messy.
A
Trolls.
troll.
Hide you. Get you up out of
Hey.
here. Hey.
How are you?
Signatures, stamps, and seals. Yeah. Home Bay. Yeah, Home Bay
Okay,
County
Homa
in Kenya
Bay. Okay, in
is the best for
Kisumu.
you. Yep.
Yeah, I keep hearing so much about Homa Bay. Like, I guess it's time to visit.
Yeah. Yeah.
People keep talking about Homa Bay. Like, what's in Homa Bay?
Child, Kenyans, wherever they from, they gonna tell you to go there.
Right.
And you be like, listen, especially for us because you can't just relocate Westerners just out in the
Right.
nowhere.
Facts.
You just can't. Not when they first get here. So you have to acclimate them and then be able to give them options to bigger cities. She's back in Kenya. Did she cut her trip short? Oh yeah.
Oh, my trip.
She must be a follower.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I did cut my trip short by a couple weeks. I decided to go to West Africa next year. So I'm going to be going to West Africa next year. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do want to. I'm actually planning to go to the coast. I will just say sooner than later. Okay, sooner than later. I'm going to be in the coast. Yes, yes.
They must be following you.
Yeah, a couple people recognize me, so
Uh-huh.
I do need to post again. But like I said, I actually hired more employees. I just got back to Kenya, so I'm gonna start posting more, guys. Yeah, it's gonna get real. We're working. We're in the lab. We're in the
In the
lab.
lab cooking.
We're in the lab.
What exactly are you coming? What?
When exactly
Oh,
are you
when?
coming?
Child, I can't read. You got
Oh,
Homa
Homa
Bay.
Bay. I don't know. That's a
You
good
gotta give people
question.
time now. Y'all be wanting people to. Y'all, we got life now. We just
Right.
can't just be picking up
We're
and going.
entrepreneurs. We got.
For culture, fire. For the
Thank you,
culture.
Katie. I appreciate it. Once you're available here in the coast, kindly ensure you will get better rates. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Just gonna make sure we get good rates.
Mmm. Right, you laugh, cause y'all
Give
boy
us a little
Kenyans be wanting you to do
time,
everything right then and there.
please.
Hey, you should offer this. Hey, man, one day at a time, one
Right.
thing at a time. I can't do everything.
Said
Moses say
hi.
hi.
What's that emoji?
What emoji? No, it's just the hi thing.
Oh, okay, the high
The
hand.
hi hand. Yeah, guys. What questions do you
Yes.
have? Do we have any U.S. citizens? I didn't mean to say that. U.S. people in the chat. Oh,
Big
big
up to
up, Kia.
Kia.
Honestly, what? What do you say?
What do you think about the service delivery in Kenya by government?
Compared to America, is staying in Kenya worth whatever benefits you get in America? What benefits?
Right.
Can you be given my contact? Okay, hope we'll keep in touch. What? Okay. I don't know.
Is
Big
he
up, Kia.
asking?
Honestly, what do you think of the service delivery in Kenya by government?
Is he
What's
asking like how the service like with government dealings? I don't know.
is she what?
With paperwork and stuff with the
I don't
government.
know. I don't know. Clarify that. Is she your daughter? Really?
I wish no.
No, I ain't that damn old. Come on. Why doesn't she post any more videos? We miss her.
Oh, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna post, guys. You're making me feel bad. I posted, I think, 2 weeks ago, but I need to post.
She will be posted. She's back in the lab.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
has a team now, so you guys are gonna be seeing it.
Yes.
They miss
I
you.
know.
How does it
I
feel
miss
to
you
live
guys
with the
too.
people that you share the same skin color with? I guess that's a fair question, Moses.
Hmm.
It feels great.
Yeah.
It feels absolutely amazing, especially here in Kenya, because typically what happens is most Kenyans automatically think you're Kenyan,
Hmm.
even when you speak. They still
Yeah.
you gotta force them to understand.
English.
I am not Kenyan.
Right.
Oh, your dad is Kenyan. No, I am African American, like
Right.
14 generations
Yes.
African American. Now,
Right.
here's a funny story.
Uh-huh.
Um, 2023. Um, I was here for like 6 7 months. Doing the 6 8, and then I was feeling a certain kind of way because everybody was calling me Kenyan, and I thought that that would be a great thing to blend in. But
Yeah.
after a while, you start feeling like, wait a minute, no one sees me as a black American. Like, I'm
Yeah.
proud to be African American, black American,
Yeah.
whatever the hell you want to call us. I'm proud to be
Yeah.
that.
Right. Your
And so my
heritage.
heritage, because we
Yeah.
do come with a culture,
Mhm.
unlike,
Yeah.
although people say we don't. But I was standing in the CBD. It's nighttime. I wasn't saying anything, and there's a Kenyan guy walking up. You could tell he had some drinks, but he was dressed well,
Yeah.
and he said to his friend, she's African American. She's Black American because they call us Black Americans. I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell that is, but Black American.
Yeah.
And I was like,
How do you
wait a minute. And then
know?
he walked up to me, right. I said, how did you know? He said that you all have a different confidence.
Oh, we
I said,
carry
but I
ourselves.
was I wasn't even saying anything. He was like,
Right.
it was the way you were standing there.
Mhm.
I knew you were Black American. I thought that made me feel
Yeah.
so good because I
Yeah.
didn't know that blending in would bother me. How does
Right.
that feel for you?
Yeah, I have been told that I have a lot of Kenyan features. I've also, when I was in Uganda, a couple people said I look Nigerian.
Yeah.
So usually I get Nigerian or Kenyan. I've even gotten South African. But yeah, I think that I am proud to be African American, and I also think Kenyan women are beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm flattered when they say
Okay.
I look Kenyan. But I think you probably get it more. I think you look more
Yeah,
Kenyan.
people think I'm Kenyan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like straight. I think people tell me I have Kenyan features. I think my height in my
Yeah,
stature
yeah.
is what people like. Oh, I don't know. I
That's
don't
what I
think she's
asked you today. I was like,
Kenyan.
how tall are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I'm 6 feet tall. Like so, when they see my height, then they're probably like, she has Kenyan features, but she's not Kenyan.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
But even just with that, how does it make you feel to blend in?
Uh-huh. I think it's an amazing feeling to be able to just be like when I walk out of the house, I'm not worried about racism. I don't have to worry about that. Like even in Brazil, I experienced racism.
Oh yeah, they say it's
Yeah.
bad down there.
Yeah, so it's just like coming from Brazil to Kenya, like it was a great feeling because I was able to just feel like I was really immersed, like, really among people that look like me. Yeah,
That
which,
makes a hell of a
yeah.
difference, man.
And also, it takes time to heal from like racial discrimination.
This
Like,
is
I
true.
do feel like it was a healing journey, like being able to relax and realize that, like, almost like I'm safe now, you know?
That makes so much sense. I mean, public services, hospitals, road, water, security, etc. What is the difference between the two countries? So of course there's going to be some differences. There is some resemblance. Kenya has a big diaspora, so people can't tell returnees from real Americans. That's true.
Yeah.
No, no, honestly, that is the truth. Kenyans
Yeah.
do have a large diaspora, not big as Nigerians, but
Right.
they definitely do have a large diaspora. And the difference is, let's see here. You want to answer that?
Sorry, with the public health,
So he said,
public
public
service.
services, hospitals, roads, water, security, etc. What is the difference between the two countries?
I think you have more experience.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say, let's say, healthcare, the private sector. I will say, it is up to par, with some of our hospitals, in the U.S. Um, Definitely, of course, the U.S. have way more private sector high tech hospitals than here, right? But the choices you have here are pretty good. The public services, they don't have trash, public trash. You don't have public fire. What do you call them? People, firefighters.
Firefighters, yeah.
The police, you don't have. What do you call them? Traffic police in a car. You got the people on the foot. But you do have security within certain areas, your high-end areas, where they do patrol the areas and you don't even know it unless you are connected with the police stations in this area. Like we have the Kilimani police station here, and they patrol this area. Um, Sewage and all of the stuff that we're
Right, all
used
that stuff.
to, they don't have here. But they're able to manage their waste in a way that still is eco-friendly and hygienic. The water is pretty good. I don't have any issues with the water here. Lights, we have continuum lights. I remember when I first used to come here, they used to ration out the lights and they'll turn them off for 3, 4 hours and it just be normal. You can literally just be there. And we was having a whole barbecue. Lights turn off. The Kenyans still just, I was like, hey, yo,
Keep it going, yeah.
when the lights come back on? Oh, like 2, 3 hours. What? But that they don't do that anymore here. So it's continuum lights. What else?
I would say, what about, I know you covered healthcare, plumbing.
Oh,
like-
education.
yeah, education. How
They,
is that?
they have a lot of international schools here. Even the public curriculum,
Yeah.
it's a bit more challenging than the U.S. curriculum. So it definitely would diversify your children's education, which is an investment.
Yeah.
Relocation is an investment.
Yes.
And so I would say that there are some qualities there. You definitely don't cut your price, your cost, excuse me, for private school care here. What
Even
else?
the universities are good.
Yeah, you
I
can pay
was-
out of pocket.
Yeah, I was considering going to the United States University.
Okay.
But yes, and I took a tour, even Kenyatta University,
Kenyatta,
Nairobi University.
very good
like,
schools.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
even adults could go to school in
Absolutely.
Kenya.
How much
Yeah.
do you think it was going to cost?
I really did not get that far.
The price, okay.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
also,
manageable.
Yeah.
It's manageable. Kenya has to, okay. Watching from Uganda, East Africa, please check me out. All right.
Okay.
Message of the what? If you were to get married, which Kenyan tribe would you pick? Oh, that's a good question. I love that for
You can
us.
go first.
No, you go first.
I was in a relationship.
Okay.
With a Kenyan. Like, it was, I dated a Kenyan for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And he was Luo.
Okay, lover boys.
Are they?
Luas, Luya or Lua?
Luos.
Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, he was, sweet, but I would say I heard Luos are taller and have
Good
more
looking.
Nigerian
Yeah.
ancestry. So I feel like
How
maybe
did that go?
it was good,
Okay.
yeah, and then at the end of the day, like it didn't work
Yeah.
out. Like it was just a short relationship, but yeah, I think, you know, yeah, I think it was good until it ended.
Do you think you'll be able to find a husband here? Was he
I
older?
no, about to be 31.
Same
I'm
age?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say I'm open minded.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm open, but yeah, now I would say focused on getting my career stabilized. But I would say there's definitely potential, but
So
who
which
knows?
tribe?
I would say Louisville.
She said Lua.
And then I would say Lou, and I don't know. It seems like I attract some Louos. Like every time like a guy is interested in me, it seems like he's Louis. I don't
Really? He
know.
like the thickness, honey.
Right, the thickness.
Watching from Nairobi, why most relocating ladies are single. That's a good question too. We could get into that, I guess. Louis, you be heartbroken in a heartbeat. I
Yes.
was in USIU, the United International States University locally. It is good. Okay.
It's
Hi.
good. Okay,
All
that's
right.
good.
I would say I haven't dated. It's funny because I've been coming here so long.
Yeah.
I haven't dated a lot of Kenyan men, but I was engaged to a Kenyan early on, a Kikuyu, Mutedia. And we're still friends to this day. He doesn't live here anymore. He lives in Canada. But we broke up back in 2014. This was so long ago. But if I was to say now, I think I would end up with a Kisi, a Lua, or a Luya. But probably I'm going to end up with a Kisi.
Okay.
So
So you
there you
like the
go.
Kiki? I heard.
Kisi men,
What's the T? I heard they're toxic.
no, they like sex.
Okay.
They like sex. And I haven't had sex with a Kisi, but I'm just saying this is what
You heard
people
through the
say.
grapevine.
Yeah, even the Kisi person himself
Uh-huh.
said it. KD, but good people because most of my team is Kisi.
Uh-huh.
My team is Kisi, Lua, and Luya.
Okay.
Yeah, good people from my perspective. Kisi ladies are brown skin. Kisi women got booties.
Yeah.
Wishing
Wishing
pregnancy
pregnancy
on y'all.
on
No.
hell no.
Oh, maybe on her.
Oh hell.
I ain't having no babies, honey. I'm
I
done.
rebuke you.
I would be.
In the name of Jesus. Stop.
Let me
Marriage
see.
with no ring? You could have at least said, I wish marriage. You
Also,
could've
most
wished
Kenyans
pregnancy
are
with
young.
no ring?
Right, watching from Shanghai, China, from Philly. Is there any citizens buy investment programs in Kenya? Good question, Hot Sauce. Not yet. They are working on it. We just became a member of the Migration Commission that works along with immigration now. And they are in the talks with some big firms that are coming into Kenya to do investment, citizenship by investment. So immigration is working on it. It is working on a great question. Black meat or white meat? Oh God, black meat all day. Cut it out. Kisi ladies are brown skinned. Okay, yeah. Do you know Shang or Swahili?
Yeah.
Kidogo. Yeah. So,
I know a couple Shang words. I know Zango Zimanais.
mm-hmm.
I know Manenos.
Manenos.
Like,
Niaje. Guy. Somalia's got no chance, I guess. I don't know. Myth of better tribe than other is just a plan to be disappointed. Yeah, we don't.
yeah,
We're just
for
playing the
fun.
game. We're playing it first off.
Fun and games.
Relax, come, Imani.
Take a chill pill.
Okay, great to know that. Thanks. Just come to India. I'm coming to India in January. Actually, I'm going to India and Pakistan. She's good. Okay. Yeah, so someone asked why are a lot of black American, well, you could say that about the black American men too, so don't go there.
Yeah.
Why are we all single? All of them are single too.
Right.
Why does anybody migrate? Most people who migrate or immigrate to somewhere are probably going to be single.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I think. Well, actually, I think in African culture, it's very rare for an African woman to pick up and
Well,
move
that
to
makes
another
sense.
country. Like
That
most
makes
African
sense.
women, like they move with their husbands.
That
So
makes sense.
maybe
Okay.
that's their perspective from an
Okay.
African perspective.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think we do have more of like a, I don't know, courageous, I don't know,
We
independent,
ain't got
what
no
would you
choice
call
to.
it? Yeah.
We ain't got no
So
choice to.
we can pick up and go, like, yeah, because that's just maybe the way we were built. I don't know.
Yeah. How long do you think the before citizenship? Blah, 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 blah. Maybe the next 5 years. That we are going into a new election in 2027. So typically, what happens, and that's the bad part about the democracy on the continent, is because once you're under, and I guess that happens with any administration. But once you get things started under one administration, you have to literally start all over, or in another administration. So
Really? I didn't know
2027,
that.
yeah. 2027 it may start again, or hopefully the new administration take on what this administration started with immigration. So I would say, yeah, between maybe 5 years they may be able to get it, because they did drop the digital nomad, which took about 3 years to implement and iron out. So let's be optimistic.
Optimistic.
5 years maybe. You're what? You're three high. What is that? Africans travel mostly when they are already married. Correct.
Yeah.
So I guess, but what is the answer to that question?
Why are more single Black American women moving to Kenya? I think that.
I'm gonna put this thing on here and put it on here, so I can create a tripod, child. Sheesh. And then put a
I like this fabric
man. No,
too.
have you sat in it?
No,
It's
not yet.
nice. No, it's very
Yeah.
comfortable. I'm gonna put a book here. Y'all hold on. I got all my books and stuff that I bought from home. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can.
I really don't know how to answer that question. I'm trying to think of like the other women that I like subscribe to, like,
No, we all are single.
yeah, but like
But there's some married couples that
yeah,
are
we're not
moving
all
too.
single. Um but yeah, like you said, the Black American men move here single too.
They sure do.
Um what do you want us to really say? Like,
So far, how many Kenyans?
some are
Wait,
married.
wait. So far, how many Kenyan parks have you visited? I'm not interested in going to parks. I already been to the national park and I've been to
Yeah.
Void. That's it. All right. I don't come here to see the animals. I'm sorry. I can't do relationships. I like my freedom. I'll do the kid thing, but that marriage and relationship stuff, I'm good. I ain't got the patience or mental bandwidth. But shout out to those couples. Bucky
Okay.
Bars. Is that a woman or a man? And where are you from? Damn, your homegirl is fine.
That's you.
No. Why can't you just diversify immigration with a two-way traffic, please? What? What? Okay.
I hope so. I love Kenya. I go back and forth between China.
Yes, he's Chinese,
Oh, okay,
I
nice.
believe. No, he's in China from Philly, I believe.
Okay.
It would be
Man
nice
from
to get
Brooklyn.
citizenship, but Nairobi is the spot, though. Yeah, you can still start by pathway to citizenship through the ordinary residential permit or visa, or the investments permit. I'm a man from Brooklyn, New York. Okay.
Hey, how are you?
TikTok clips TV. Hello, my two black queens. Hey. No, I'm black. Oh, you're FBA.
Okay, okay, nice.
Why are we calling ourselves FBA? What does that mean?
I think that people want to differentiate between Black immigrants and people that were enslaved in the United States. Like ADOS is another one.
And it gets
Yeah.
outrageous though.
What is ADOS?
I
mean
have
again?
no idea. Some of the stuff gets
But
outrageous.
yeah, I think
Oh, you're
like
from Philly. Okay.
yeah, people want to differentiate by saying like my ancestors were enslaved here. I have ancestry in the United States compared to like Black immigrants.
Apart from Nairobi, what other places have you visited?
In Kenya, Samburu, Kisumu, Mombasa. What about you?
Same in Kachiado, um, Nanyuki, um, Jesus, we just went somewhere. Kisi, um, oh Lord, I can't remember all these places, man. Quite a few places though. I consider myself a Hebrew Israelite, okay, but everybody knows
What does home
ADL.
mean now that you've touched soil?
Ooh, I love that for
Yeah.
us. Go ahead.
Yeah, I say home is wherever the love is, and I feel the love in Kenya.
What does home mean? Um, yeah, home is where you feel the most comfortable. And like I just came back from home 3 days ago. And while I felt home felt like home. I was eager to get back home
Yeah.
for sure. And I only stayed in the States
And
for 4 days.
and it's interesting because like essentially we're immigrants. So I
We
feel
are
like that's a
immigrants.
part of the immigrant experience is like knowing that where you were born and raised is home, but also feeling like the country you chose is home. That's just a part of the immigrant
I
experience.
love that. I'd recommend Neri. There's a good lodge, which is cool place and hangout plus. Okay, thank you. Wait. Did you see Khalees on Earn Your Leisure?
Yes, I did
Yes.
see that.
Yes, we did. We are what? We are everyone's living walking ancestry, and they know the truth. They all are our kids' reasons they hate us too. What? Read that.
Oh,
Can you see it?
yeah, walking ancestors, they know the truth. They all are our kids. They all are our kids' reason they hate us too much. I think I understand what they're trying to say.
Okay. What is it? I don't know.
What's the comment that was about? Oh,
Oh,
home is
sorry.
where the bush is.
Okay, where
A
the bush
meat
meets.
is. Bush meat is.
Okay, I ate bush meat in Nigeria. I ate porcupine, and it was good as hell. In
Yeah.
Benin, yeah, Kenya are nice. There are a lot in China. I remember going to Nairobi in 2016. The people are awesome and friendly. Yes, very true. Do you take on Kenyan identity now since you've integrated? Where is the fine line between integration and becoming Kenyan? Ooh,
You want me to answer?
yeah, that's a good one.
I would say I definitely think it's important to immerse in the culture and be in community with Kenyans. And yes, I think that integration is essentially immersion. So I do immerse in the culture, like with music, dance, entertainment, also standing in allyship, as they continue to fight for their rights and fight for a better quality of life. I think that that's as far as I go, being in community, and yeah.
I agree. And so I think the fine line is always still remembering who you are and what you bring to the table. Because again, we do have our own culture, and I don't
Yes.
ever want to negate the fact that I do have a rich culture that I can too share with Kenyans as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, proud African American.
Proud, 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 proud,
What do you
proud.
think about the word Solani? Have you heard that
Yeah,
word?
yeah. They call Gullah Geechee people Sulani, I think.
Yeah. It's just another word for African American. There's so many words.
There are, and we
Yeah.
have our own flag. Did you know that?
Yeah. I have it in my apartment. I have it.
Okay, yes. All right, hello, beautiful ladies. Hold on, give me a second here. Hello, beautiful ladies. You are looking lovely. Been waiting for the collaboration.
Oh.
I once thought you are siblings. Please clarify if you
Do
don't
we look
mind.
like siblings?
Do we? We probably can go. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the roundness of the
Cousins,
face.
yeah.
Yeah, but we're not. But yes, the collaboration
Yes,
had to
it's
happen.
long overdue.
Yes. Where did you both move from? My bad if I missed that part. You want to go?
I was living in Salvador, Brazil last year. Yeah.
And I moved from Charlotte, North Carolina. Since you've mentioned music, who's your favorite Kenyan artist?
Oh, okay, you can go first.
I ain't got one. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
I like Chris Kaiga, Charisma. I like Beyond, of course. I'm trying to remember, and then other artists. I don't memorize their name, but I think Chris Kaiga is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, y'all. You seem to live the dream life of many of us.
Show us your ways. I think they meant show.
Oh, your way's best investment. What that mean though? Okay. How do you know Eden isn't something you plant, not somewhere you don't get don't start with me with the name now.
I was engaged once to Kikuyu. We did
The racial?
I guess that's a
Not
ritual.
not sure if I spelled it racial right.
Yeah, you can be AA and integrate into Nairobi for sure.
Yep, you can. Without losing yourself. Word 100%. You both make power moves. Thanks.
Thank you, Bucky.
Say hi. Listen to him.
Injere. Okay.
Kurum.
Karun. Okay. I think I
some
have heard of
drop music.
Karun.
What's about what? What about
Yeah, I said beyond.
Vacation needs to hear? So I know Salty Soul.
Yeah,
I like
Salty
Salty Soul. I've been listening to Salty Soul for like about 10 years before everybody knew Salty Soul. It's called what?
Mr. Frank Four, I think is his name. I listened to him.
I don't know. I just know Salty
Oh,
Soul.
bride price. Basically, the bride price ritual.
Oh, the dowry. Yes, thank you. Y'all racking up. We at 42. Any other questions? Y'all been asking some really good questions. Really good questions. We're going to do a whole interview with Rochelle for the podcast, Conversations and Culture.
Oh, thank you, Bucky.
Some
Be
process.
blessed and process the progress. I like that.
Gotta
Because
head to
sometimes you
work.
do have to process the progress.
I do like that. Okay. All right, have a good day at work.
Yes, oh, one
As an
more.
African descendants who have been stripped from our culture over the centuries, do you find that black people showcase their pride in being African in the U.S. more compared to when we go to Africa? Ooh. I think so too. Yes, I believe so because again, we're trying to find our way in a country that never has made us feel completely like home. So just trying to connect with something. I think that we do more often in the U.S. as opposed to when we come here. When we come here, then I think we identify more with being American, being African American. Would you say that?
Yeah, I would say I have grown to be very proud of my culture, and over the years, and I haven't lived in the United States in years, but I am very proud to be African American.
And do you take that along with you?
Yeah, I feel like it is the fabric of who I am. Yeah, and so I carry it with me. I feel like, and also I do feel like my ancestors are with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. Absolutely, I
think
agree.
the last question would be like, how does America look from the outside?
Where? Okay.
Yeah.
Love your car and convo joint. Thank
Scary.
you. Get the link up. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it looks scary.
It do.
And
It do.
Yeah.
And when I went home a few days ago, I was like, okay,
Was it like-
no, it's not World War
Yeah.
III.
Right.
But that's what I was looking to
Yeah.
find when I got home, and I was like,
Right.
okay, home feel like home. It is
Right.
not World War III. The news is definitely amping it up, but Kenya, Kuna Matata. Thank you. Public services like bus transfer, free public health, water, what? Free public schools, trash collection, washing of the streets, subsidized public housing, etc. used to exist until the 1990s. Where? Are you able to imitate Kenyan English the way we imitate some American accents? Yeah, I think we all do
Oh,
it.
I like the word excited.
Oh my God. I like when they surely imagine.
Oh, I learned a new word, severally.
Oh,
They
yeah.
love that word, severally.
Wednesday. What is Wednesday?
I'm so excited.
Or Shesgo. Shesgo. Like schedule, but they say yeah. I think we all do that to each other. Have you experienced
What is
racism?
So
No.
Are there any differences between African American culture and African culture? Well, Africa is very diverse.
And African Americans are very diverse. So
Yeah.
yes, they're huge. They're distinctive differences. For sure. But what I want to say is that the beauty is in the differences if we just know, if we can figure out how to captivate it and leverage it And that's why the journey back to Eden is
Yeah,
so
it's so
important.
important.
Because I want us to be able to leverage the differences and
yeah.
use it to our advantage. But that's a good question. Y'all got some good questions.
Yes, as
Say
soon as
this
we
out
trying to
loud.
go.
I am Sofa King retarded. What?
Oh, why would
What's
they
that?
do?
What did I just say?
You're so fucking retarded.
That's a good one.
They got you.
That's a good one. You're getting blocked. Good for you.
Why would you?
Blocked. There you go. She was my girlfriend in school. Who? You?
I didn't have any boyfriends in school.
Me either. I was a tomboy. Have you met Jasmine? What?
Giselle.
She lives in Kenya or Khalees. I met Khalees, but
Jasmine Giselle.
I don't know.
I've never seen her.
Is it still true after 7 years living there you could get citizenship? Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but yes. Bonjour.
Merci beaucoup.
World Bank, the U.S. forced the government to stop offering. Okay, thank you for the history. You have questions? Now she left me and married someone else. Blocked. Y'all need to listen to who?
Calligraph.
Jones
Okay.
music is fire. Okay. What else? Questions. Y'all got 10 more minutes. You've been in about an hour.
Yeah.
10 more minutes. We up to about 50 people on here. Drop where you're looking, where you're watching from. What is the travel back to Eden? It's the journey back to
Thank you,
Eden.
Sapaj.
The journey back to Eden. I really don't feel like explaining that again. What is the journey back to Eden? And simplify it.
Right.
Fine. Hold on.
Do you find it hard to integrate into indigenous communities in Kenya?
I think it would be, but we're not really around indigenous communities because we're in the capital city.
Yeah.
But I think it would be one because we don't speak the local language or whatever the mother tongue is. Yeah. But then if you're open-minded and willing to integrate, I just think it would take time.
Yeah, and I think Nairobi is where everyone around Kenya comes to work, so there's not that tension or like barrier because everybody from so many different cultures around Kenya, around the world, come to Nairobi. It's
very metropolitan.
Hustle. Yeah.
Hi, I'm new. What's the topic? Which is your favorite Kenyan meals? Oh, you can have that.
The one we had today. I don't even know what it's called.
Girl, was it good?
Yeah. And I love mandazi, chapati. I like coconut fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the.
Would you be in a polyamorous marriage?
And what do you think about the culture? What culture?
Polygamous.
Polygamous.
Yeah, okay.
Polygamy is legal here.
Yeah, it is
In
legal.
fact, 65% of the votes were women in parliament. I think it makes sense for the society. There's an African proverb: a woman cannot be a woman without giving birth. And in Africa, if you don't have a husband, that is the way that you would be able to multiply and grow the family and the tradition. So I think culturally, I think it makes sense. Would I be in a polygamous relationship? Probably not. But I get it.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Like, I respect the culture. But yeah, I would say it would have to really benefit me. Like, I don't see how that could really benefit me.
I don't
know.
How you get back on there? Where you traverse culture? Watch it from Iraq. Okay. Which city in Kenya do you think is going to blow next? Ooh.
Napenda samosa.
Do you like samosa? Yes, tamusana. Ooh, that's a good one. So I would say Kisumu, not Kisumu. I think Machakos. Machakos is giving people a run for their money.
Like,
and Eldoret, I think, is another small town that's coming up. They still got some stuff they need to work on. Kisumu is the third largest city in the country. But I think Machakos is going to give a few of these other cities a run for their money. What do you think?
Yes, I live in Machakos, Syokimau, and I moved there about 7 months ago. And even from when I moved there, it's like twice as busy, twice as many people in my apartment complex. It's booming.
Yeah, and Machaco's town is, I mean, crazy. And so the opportunities in Machacos is endless. But I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with Machacos. Have you been to Kanza? No, I haven't been to Kanza. How is your internet speed compared to the U.S.? Great. Kenya has some of the best internet on the continent. They were one of the first African countries to have internet before most African countries, and so
Yeah, and I think that they were one of the first countries that had mobile money, M-Pesa.
no, they
20
were
years ago.
They were, and
Yeah.
they invented M-Pesa.
Yeah, so was Kenya the first country in the world to have mobile money?
Correct. Kenya
Yeah.
is technically the first cashless country in the world.
Wow, yeah, M-Pesa is king. Like
Yep.
you can literally.
I haven't
if
had
lost-
shillings yet.
Yeah, if I lost my debit card, like
You
it
just
wouldn't
you have
even
your
matter.
phone. Yeah, I don't even
It
use.
wouldn't matter.
Do you take your
You
debit
can
card? to
literally leave your wallet.
You
at
leave
home.
your wallet at home.
You can leave your wallet at home.
You're saying Kitengela? I think Kitengela is coming up, but compared to Machacos, I don't know, man. Is Kenya healing for Americans? Abso-fucking-lutely. That's an understatement. What are some of the things that you've seen healed you since you've been here? Or what's the healing process?
I think for me, the healing process was just, I remember my first time visiting Kenya, even before I moved here, I was in Mombasa.
Yeah.
And one of the most healing moments for me was going on the beach and seeing all black people. Like, there was
Everything
no
black.
white people.
But was that a culture shock? That was a culture shock.
Yeah,
for
it
me.
was a culture shock, like in the best way. And they were like very melanated, like deeply melanated.
Everybody's black.
All black people, no white tourists. Like that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that in my life. And it sounds crazy,
Yeah.
but even like some African beaches have white tourists.
Correct.
But like in Mombasa, that was the first
And
time
on the
I
North
saw.
Coast.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
all black. The beach was full of all
And
black
everything
people.
owned. You know what also makes Kenya beautiful? Is most of the land, property, and businesses are still majority Kenyans. You don't have to walk and say, "Oh, do a white man own this?" We know most
Yeah.
likely it's gonna be a Kikuyu
Right.
or someone
Or
who
maybe a
owns
Kenyan
that.
Indian.
A Kenyan
Yeah.
Indian, but most likely it's gonna be black
Yeah,
Kenyans,
black
and you don't have to really say that here.
Yeah.
Everybody in power here, black.
Yeah, what's a black-owned business in Nairobi?
It don't. We probably would, and I said it on one of my videos that went crazy, and people was like, "Why would you say black owned?" And I said the diaspora. That's a difference.
Yeah.
Being a successful business owner as a diasporan here is a bit different and unique in its own way, right? Let's see what we missed. Okay.
So I think that's about it.
My mother-in-law, oh Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ. Where y'all come from? Council City is newest in Kenya, right? 40 minutes from Nairobi? Okay. Okay, cool.
Tattoo City, that's a city I want to check out.
You haven't been?
No, it's nice?
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes away from here. America has excluded blacks from beach and leisure culture. Segregation is still relevant today. Many
Yeah.
as still can't swim. Yeah, that's true. Tattoo City. Yep.
Yeah, I want to go to Tattoo
It's
City.
nice. It's nice. Yeah. We went to Tattoo City a couple times. But a white American have ownership with that with Kenyans. Yeah. What else y'all got? Y'all got like 3 or 4 minutes. You want to go a little longer?
Maybe a couple minutes. Yeah, I think at 1 hour, 1 full hour would be good.
What else y'all got for us? This was good.
Yes, it was.
Y'all asked some really good questions. How is the healthcare here in Kenya compared to the U.S.? Derek, I think so. For me, I think it's a bit better in a few ways. One, the cost is definitely affordable. Your private healthcare system is the second best in the whole of Africa, behind South Africa. And if we take South Africa out the picture, because most of them are Mzungus, and we're dealing with black excellence here,
Right.
then
Period.
Kenya is the best on the continent. The facilities, your private sector, please don't come for me, Kenyans, because y'all have a hard on for the healthcare system here. The healthcare facilities here are great. Your top tier hospitals like Nairobi, Aga Khan, MP Shah, AAR are really, really good compared to most hospitals in the United States.
Yeah, and I will say I have had the best experiences with dental anywhere in the world.
Right.
Dental is the
Anywhere in
best.
the world.
It's the best
And
experiences
you've
in
been
my
a lot of
life.
places.
And I've lived in like 5 countries. I've been to 36 countries. This is the best dental experiences that I personally have had.
Wow. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I'm gonna have to agree because I got my braces done in Dubai. I got some work done in Thailand, Serbia, and some other places. And I think by
Yeah.
far, I think I've really enjoyed the dental. They said thank you for choosing Kenya over 54 countries. Karibu, Nambani. What about what?
Eritrea, Ethiopia, Somalias, are they black?
They are
Or
black.
what?
Cut it out, Muhammad. You know that. Yeah, the healthcare there. Do you have a wait?
Wait for weeks. Do you have to wait for
Nope.
weeks? No.
Nope. Fraction of the price, fraction of the time.
Yeah.
Nope, you do not.
How was
That's
the Nairobi Nexus? I'm so mad
it
I
was
missed
great. It was really good.
Yeah.
Ella is amazing. I'm gonna have her on the podcast
Yeah.
as well. I think I was with them.
She's Eritrean.
She's Eritrean.
Yeah.
I was with them the night before last. Or was I with them last night? I can't remember. But
Can you save the live?
I'm probably not gonna save this live. But we're gonna do a podcast with her
Monday, yeah.
on Monday. I typically don't save these lives, just
Ethiopian
because.
food or Kenyan food?
Oh, Kenyan, because I don't like
Oh,
Ethiopian
really?
food.
I think I prefer Ethiopian food.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer the coffee. The tea is delicious. I love injera. Yeah.
You do. Everything
Yeah.
is blackety black. That's right. Can you save this live? I'm probably not gonna save this live, guys. I'm probably not gonna save this live. Wait, I didn't.
Never eaten at Starbucks.
I didn't have music on this one, right? Okay, I'll save this live.
I don't. I don't go to. I can't remember the last time I've been to Starbucks.
I don't like coffee, so
Yeah.
I don't. Are you ready
Yeah.
for a treat? Oh.
Napenda chai, napenda nyama choma, napenda
Yes.
chapati, samosa, mandazi.
Yes.
Stop playing with me.
Okay. Yes, I second what she said. Your skin is glowing. Whose skin?
That's both of us.
Thank you. New sub, Memphis, checking in. Much respect and love. You're welcome. Swahili is beautiful. It
Yes, it
is.
is a beautiful language.
Y'all really representing up in here. Any other questions? Any other questions? Y'all been coming in hot for healthcare. How long do you have to wait to see a primary care doctor? The same
A
day.
few days. Yeah, same day.
We can get you in the same day.
Yeah, you can get same day, a couple days.
Yep. Can I come in from your?
The bus routes. Well, I don't know. I think they can. I don't know.
Yes, you should know Swahili for the bus routes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they were saying what's harder, learning Swahili
Oh.
or figuring out the bus routes, like tattoo.
Both, because if you don't know Swahili, you ain't gonna figure that bus
That's why
route
I
out.
was like, both.
Yeah, both is
Are
hard.
Kenyans aggressive?
No, hell no. They're
Passive
passive.
aggressive?
They're passive aggressive. Super passive aggressive. Almost annoying. Passive aggressive.
Kenyans are not crazier than us.
No,
So
no. Kenyans are probably some of the most hospitable people you ever meet in your life. They are very friendly. And even if you see an argument, by the end of the argument, they're buying each other a beer. Like that's why we fall in love with Kenya. It's the people. Who Michelle is glowing?
Nganya?
Who's Michelle?
I think
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Rochelle is glowing.
Santi Sana done.
Have you ever what?
Nganya. Like
a
a
matatu. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A whole video about the matatu culture. She's elderly. That is why I'm keeping. Okay, yeah. Website. We are certified medical facilitators. So if you are serious about it, just go to our website and book a consultation. We can go over everything. Since you have convinced me, once my apartment is finished in Mombasa, I'm going to use your service. No, I meant in a funny way. What did he say?
I think he wrote about the matatu. Have you been in
Oh,
Unganya? I think he wrote that.
yeah, we are. How do the fruit and vegetables taste? Oh,
Better.
what do we have today?
Yeah. Ooh, those were probably the best oranges I've had since I lived in Italy. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Italy. You know the blood oranges in Italy.
yeah.
But yeah, second best is oranges in the world.
What?
Yeah.
Then I need to take you to Thika. You been to Thika?
Tika Road.
No, Thika.
Oh
Thika
no.
town. I
Oh
need to
no.
take you because they got the
Okay.
best pineapples in Kenya.
Really?
Hey,
Okay. The papaya is good here. The pawpaw too.
I don't like papaya.
Oh.
How do you?
They
Okay.
don't want us to leave.
No,
They
we
don't
gonna give
want
you.
us
How much you
to
want to
leave.
get them? It's 4:30. It's at
Okay,
4:30
so
or 5:30.
the event should be
5:30.
like, yeah,
So
it's,
what you
it's
want to give them? What?
like 5 more minutes.
Okay. Um, according to which area code in Kenya has the best pine? What?
Pimped matatus.
Wrong guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wrong guy got some
So
good
the different
matatus.
areas, the different area codes compete.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wrong
I
guy
didn't
got
know
some
it
good
was like
ones.
separated by area codes.
Yeah. What does it mean? What? Chicka chicka? Is she your new ambassador for JB? Yes, Kenya living abroad. She is.
Yes.
West to East African guys. Ooh. Now y'all know y'all being messy.
All right, so messy.
You want to answer?
Well, when it comes to what, like, in
Yeah. Oh,
what
good
way?
question. Good question. In which way?
I
Because
would
you know
say-
me, I got no filter. I've been on dancing. So
gonna get
see,
banned
you keep me
now.
filtered. Yeah.
I would say West African guys compared to East African guys. I think East African guys are definitely more soft natured,
Yes,
a bit more like I like a quiet confidence.
that's true.
Yeah, and
They're definitely soft nature.
yeah, and even like just Kenya in general, I think they have more of a slim body frame compared to West Africans.
But I mean, if we talking about looks, we're not getting into that because y'all not finna come for me in these comments.
And also culturally, like from what I personally have experienced and also seen here, they're definitely not like, chopping money like West African men. They're not chopping money on.
They're not chopping money. Oh.
You gotta chop some money on.
You got to spend some
come
money, oh.
on. Wouldn't be this.
I beg. Do you believe Jews are black and the return of all the children promised land without war? I believe No, I know Jews are black. The original Jews are black. You have been to Wawa, and if you haven't to one, would you attend one? What is that? A what, Derek? I don't know what that is. I think you are up to something big, and the only thing is to join, and you have to give your piece because in the future days, Kenya will be a gold rush. Correct. Thank you. Man, what is that? Can you pronounce that?
Mandamano.
Swahili's protest. Hell no.
Manda.
I have not been to a
It's
protest.
Swahili. Oh, I have been.
I have not been to a protest.
Yeah, I went to the infamicide protest. We got tear gassed like 7 times.
Oh no. I haven't been to one. Have you tried negotiating prices like a two Kenya? Absolutely.
Yes.
Market pro, yes I am.
So at the end of the day, they want to know Nigerian or Kenyan.
Oh, they put that. Hey,
I feel like y'all have more in common than you want to admit, honestly. There's a lot of similarities.
because Kenyan men could be
Polyamorous, polygamous,
all of that.
They
They do have a softer nature, but they gonna lie either way.
Yeah.
And but I do like that about Kenyan men. They teach you that love doesn't have to be hard.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt that way. But if we talk about looks, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Nigerian, y'all know that. Stop
I think
playing.
that-
Stop playing. Come on.
And if I had to choose a Kenyan, it would probably be Luo because they look most like Nigerian men.
So it's still going back to the Nigerian. You don't want to say it.
I mean, yeah, I think Nigerian men eye candy. For
They look
days.
like
I mean,
African American men. And if we
honestly-
gonna say To me,
Yeah.
if I had a preference, I would prefer to
Yeah.
be with an African American man.
Yeah, if I lived in the
Culturally.
United States.
Correct.
Yeah.
And-
What about one here?
Here too, if
You
he
would
was
date
here.
one here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If he
Okay.
was on the same page, absolutely.
Okay.
Because culturally we're the same. I'm 42.
Yeah,
I ain't
I
got time to be teaching you my culture and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
I just feel like African American men that are outside of the United States are just built different. I don't know.
I think there's truth to that, but there are some
Okay.
very few
Yeah.
that come over here and possibly would meet one of us and be like, hey, yo, we on the same vibe. We can build.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are over us. So when they come over here, they really not trying
And
to
the feeling's
date.
mutual. No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I love my people.
I love African American men.
Yeah, like
I do.
if I was in the United States, I would take them seriously. Abroad, I don't think I would take one seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Let's see what y'all saying. Hold on. So we said, okay, Ghanaian men are supposedly the real catch. What? I don't know about that. What you saying?
No.
I will be headed to Kenya 2026 for good. Maybe we'll meet in business because I am a real estate. And the moment I have picked up in Mombasa, the shop is up and running. Okay, Kenya, but I hope you be using our services and not doing it on your own. Someone turned them lights on. Oh, is it dark? I do have that. We have it dim in
Oh,
here.
you have those. What are those lights called? The recessed lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which Kenyan men are the biggest spenders? Nairobi boys or the coast? Ooh, I think Nairobi. Them people on the coast ain't got no money, child. Nairobi. Rochelle not feeling AA men at all, period. That's not what she
That's not what
said.
I said.
Just over here, she
Yeah,
said,
I've
because
actually only been in a serious relationship with one.
African American man
Yeah.
in your entire life.
Yeah, a serious relationship.
So have you dated outside your race or just your culture?
I did date one Sicilian man.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was living in Italy, you know, when in Rome. you
Yeah,
know.
and them is Negroes anyways.
Right,
Sicily,
Sicilians
come
is
on.
the niggas of Italy.
They definitely
yeah,
are.
I dated a Brazilian.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was
and,
that? Are they crazy?
Yeah. I would say in their own way, yeah. I would say we basically twinning.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you know Africa is big like a what? American and Europe continent. Okay.
Y'all gonna have to start like liking. Can you like the live?
Yes.
Maybe send a little something if you wanna.
Ain't get
keep
no
us
chat.
here.
Right. Ain't get
If you
no
wanna keep
super
us
chat.
here.
I got a couple the other day. How would you compare the political climate in Kenya and America? Oh, I think it's same with Ruto going off on the rampage. The good thing about Kenya, it is actually a nation and not a corporation. So all you need is one good president to turn this around, and the entire system changes. I know when you guys had Kibaki, and he was a good president. I think Uhuru did some things on the back end, and I know most of y'all would wish that he would be back in office compared to what you have right now. But I do think that the political climate here can change just with one president. That's not going to happen in the States. That's not
Somebody
going to
else
happen in the
said
States.
they think that Kenyan. What? Can you scroll?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
here?
American women.
Okay.
It's hard to connect with Kenyans because Kenyan ladies are more traditional.
Cut it out. No, they not. Which Kenyan women you look?
It depends. Like, are they Nairobi?
You talk about
No.
in the it gotta be
Nairobi?
far up
No.
country.
Yeah,
No,
maybe in Samburu somewhere.
far
Yeah.
up country because these Kenyan
Yeah.
women are gay.
Yeah.
To me,
They gangsta.
they way more gangster than us.
Yeah.
Way more gangster
I've-
than us.
Yeah, I don't even like. I'm a lover girl. I can't even like. I've seen Kenyan women cuss a nigga out.
Yes.
Like, I don't even.
Kenya is the first country I ever been to hear so many men being cheated on in my life. In my life. In my life. In my life. I've never
Did they
heard.
cheat or did they cheat
No.
back? Did they cheat back?
No.
Oh, they was cheating first.
The women were cheat. This is the only country I hear men complain about being cheated on multiple times. These Kenyan, y'all think they soft. Come over here and think they soft.
Fuck around and find out.
You gon' early too. You gonna find out early. Mombasa people spend much. Okay. I have real estate company already doing business in Mombasa. Which service will you offer to a Kenyan born and raised? Maybe I help you pulling strings in Mombasa No, I'm gonna help you probably. Trust me. We've helped we've helped
You
Kenyans
don't know who you're talking to.
relocate. You've been home. You've been away for a long time. But no, we help with so many more things than just business, and we've helped Kenyan-born repatriate. How you say it?
Repatriation.
Whoever come back home. How hard is it to get citizenship? Very hard. No, it's 7 years though, and it's not guaranteed.
Or 3 years if you get married to a Kenyan,
It's
right?
3 years. Yep, 3 years. But that's still kind of harsh. You be like,
Oh,
damn, I
it's a
gotta
hard
wait till
process.
3. Yeah, it's not guaranteed. I know people that's married and still don't have citizenship yet. But it happens the same
Nairobi
way.
women
Okay.
are traditional. Trust me.
Girl, who is this?
I mean, okay, like
Traditional in what way?
But-
Because you got to understand the internet has made the world much, much, much smaller. These Kenyan women are way more westernized in certain ways that I'm like, y'all doing way
Yeah.
too much.
And traditional in what sense? Like traditional, like are they gonna ask you for money and then play the submissive role to get money? But like for me personally,
part.
I will speak on like my experience connecting with Kenyan men. I have been in like I have dated a Kenyan man seriously. We were in a relationship but he was more liberal, I will admit. He was more Americanized. But I do agree that like I personally am not interested in being in a relationship in the traditional dynamic, I think, as a career woman, because the traditional dynamic just simply wouldn't, I don't have anything to gain from that.
But you're super soft. Do you know that? You come off very soft and feminine. Not in a bad way.
Yeah. Like I have had a lot of people tell me
You're,
that.
you're
yeah.
like, you talk, you speak softly.
Yeah.
I meant to tell you that earlier. Like,
Yeah.
you're super feminine in a good way.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, because most people think we're just like, I know I'm
rough and
aggressive.
tough, like
Yeah, but even just how you speak in a
Yeah,
soft
like Bad
tone.
Girls Club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's not the truth.
Yeah. So and we're very diverse. Like we have to keep repeating that we are very diverse. And I think Kenyan women are very diverse too. So
They
I don't
are.
think it's as simple as saying that Kenyan women are traditional and American women are not traditional. There's
That's
American women that are very traditional.
Very traditional. I'm
Like,
very traditional.
We're just all extremely diverse.
I'm
and that's
very,
okay.
very, very traditional.
Yeah.
I like gender roles to a certain extent. I love the cooking, the cleaning, the washing,
Yeah.
the soaking his
Okay.
feet, giving the bath. I've
I
done.
will soak feet, yeah, but I got a house manager to clean my house. I'm not gonna.
Oh
lie
yeah, I'm
about
not. Yeah, I
that.
got a house manager, so I'm not cleaning. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that. What we're used to from home. The passport bros don't really know
Yeah,
who Kenyan girl. They know now.
right.
I
They're finding
I
out.
made Austin do a video to talk about exactly what you said,
They
and he
are
did.
fucking around and finding out.
I think the title is I was
Hallelujah.
wrong about my dating, whatever. As soon as I told him to do it, he put up the video. So
Yeah.
go check out Austin page and he talked about the whole thing. No, they know now.
Okay.
Trust me. They know
I
now.
haven't even looked at his videos. I'm gonna check that.
Go
video
check him out. I love him. Shout out to Austin Holloman. There's just a few who are westernized. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, you got it. Do
got
you
it.
live here, Red Tech? Red, whoever? Have you been? I know you've been following me, so I ain't mean to say whoever.
I
Red
think
Tech.
we should get off in a couple minutes. They're not even liking the live enough.
Y'all heard it. Have you been to Senegal or Rwanda? And if yes, what do you think? I've been to Senegal.
Rwanda. Have you been to Rwanda?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I loved Rwanda. One thing that I was very impressed by, it is one of the cleanest cities, and they take pride in cleaning the city, and it's very, very eco-friendly. It's a green country. When I was even crossing the border into the country, I had some food in a plastic bag, and they confiscated my plastic bag and gave me a paper bag. Like, they take it very seriously, and I was impressed.
Okay. In Senegal, I was impressed with Senegal. It's a bit hot, but the food is great. The people is good as long as you know how to speak Arabic and Wolof, you'll be able to navigate
Or
good. But,
French.
but
French and
I mean,
Arabic?
I mean not
Oh,
Arabic.
French,
Excuse me, I'm thinking about them being Muslim. French
Right.
and Wolof.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. You love white women? Great. How difficult is it for an African to buy land and invest in America in terms of the systems about?
You don't have to be a citizen to buy land in the United States.
Same thing here.
Yeah,
Same thing here.
I think that's a misconception.
Yep. That's true if you treat a Kenyan man with genuine So American women can get a good Kenyan man who is not thinking of moving, then that's a win. Most of these people ain't thinking about moving though. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
I
I've
would
not
agree.
ever met a Kenyan
Yeah,
man.
even my
So,
ex was
yeah,
not interested in
they're
moving.
not. They're not interested in
Yeah,
moving.
I think a lot of Kenyans are passionate about like saving their country and really improving their country.
I haven't had any issues with, although I haven't dated a lot of Kenyan men. The last few men I've dated, and there's one that's gonna be my husband, y'all. They ain't interested in going to nobody and doing way better than me. Okay, doing way better than me. I ain't paid for nothing on no
Right.
dates, no nothing. So,
Period.
yeah. Nairobi women specifically are different. The women in Mombasa are traditional. I would give
Okay.
you that, Anthony. Yes,
Okay.
they're more traditional in Mombasa,
I
but
wonder
don't
if
get
the
it twisted.
Islamic culture influences that.
Some of it, but most of them are still Christians. You have a larger Islamic community there, but don't get it twisted. Them Mubasa girls will get down. Trust me. I will try to get connect and see how I can get help in relocating too, because I have done a lot of trial and error. Thank you,
Yes.
Kenyan living abroad.
And you know who to go
We
to.
got you. We got you. We got you. For real, we got you. Let's get the meaning of traditional
Yes,
friends.
that's
Let's
what I
do
was
it. Let's
saying.
do it. Well, let's get into it. But
That's
y'all
what
gonna
I
have to
was
send some
saying.
likes and a power chat. What is that called?
Please, a super chat.
A super chat now. Come on now.
Please just like it if you want to. They've asked us literally 100
Because
questions.
we done went over 20 minutes, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you 15 more minutes. 15 to the hour. 15, 15
But
more
yeah,
minutes.
I think. Can you please type what your definition of traditional means? Because it is subjective.
That's true. American women traditional. Never have I met one, and you're 22. Are you serious?
And also, the city depends. If you're in New York City, duh, you're
You're
not
a
gonna.
wait a minute. You're 22. You're a child. Like
Yeah.
22? Child, I didn't even know. Child, you still growing
I
up.
want to ask about his mama, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
maybe.
keep it.
But see, that's where a lot of men who are that young
Get their whole impression.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's why it was important to raise my son a certain way. So that he did not have a nasty taste in his mouth about black women
Yeah.
because I emasculated him. And so I made sure that that was something that I never did with my son. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them base their entire perception
Around their mom.
Around their
That's why
mother.
my first question when you're dating a man is, how is your relationship with your mother?
Yeah.
Now it's a bit different here in Kenya with men, because when they get a certain age and they do their what is it, the initiation
manhood
process,
or
right? They
something?
kind of
Yeah.
took her away from their mom, and now they're becoming a man, and so they'll have a different relationship with their mom than an American man would. So you don't necessarily have to ask that, but okay, let's see what you're saying now.
Kenyan women.
Value family and tradition more, while American women grew up with more independence and different culture vibes. It depends on where you're from, because I'm from the South. So
And I think you can also simultaneously have a sense of independence and value community.
two things can be true.
Yeah, two things can be true at the same time. So
I like her because she know how to say it way more tactful than me. Okay. Have you been to Algeria?
no, but I want to go. Algeria and Morocco.
I've been to Morocco. Dope place.
Hello,
Tallulah.
Albert.
What is that? Hello, sisters. Hey. All right. People always think Africans are. Oh, there we
thank
go. Thank you. What do you say? People always think Africans are desperate to move to America. Right. Kenyans love Kenya. She
Yeah.
will die for a better
Yeah.
Kenya. Also, there's money in Kenya. Big money.
Yeah, like,
Big money.
I think most Africans just really want to improve
Yeah.
like their countries because they love their country.
Oh, you're in LA. Shout out to LA. Beautiful city. I love LA. Traditional means value, family roles, respect for elders, close community ties, and often putting family. Yeah, what? So you mean to tell me African American men don't, women don't, come on.
Yeah, I will.
If
admit,
that's the
yeah.
meaning, no, go ahead.
I say for me, like I'm not a traditional woman.
But
some
according to
women
that
are.
meaning,
No, I'm not traditional according to them. I don't
What
check
part?
all of those boxes. I don't put my family before myself because
Oh.
because black tax is a real thing. As a Kenyan, you probably know black tax will have you out here like really messed up. I don't believe in black tax. I don't believe in sacrificing because I've done that before.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some times where I sent so much money to my family, I barely had enough money to eat. I don't
Okay, I see
believe
what
in
you're
putting
saying.
family above myself anymore. I do respect my elders. I do value family. I value community. I do value community. But just the last one, putting family before myself, no, I don't do that because it can really mess up your life. I'm speaking from experience.
And I luckily, I come from a middle class black, so
Okay, yeah.
I've never had to do that. In fact, they're the ones that are the reason why I'm still in business.
So yeah,
So
if
my
I ask my
family.
family for money, they would hang up.
Oh
No.
yeah, no, I could go to anybody in my
Yeah.
family and ask big money, which I've had to do. All of my business loans have been from
That's
my family.
amazing. That's what
From my
family is
family.
for.
Yeah,
Generational wealth.
generational wealth and
yeah.
everything. So I'll say yes, all of those I check the boxes because my family is
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. But I understand where you're coming from. How are the schools in Kenya? Pretty good. They have some really good international schools and universities here. I think they're very affordable. The curriculum is challenging. I've had a couple clients where we put the children in school, and it's way more challenging than the U.S. curriculum.
Did they have to go back a grade or something?
They did have to go back.
Oh wow.
Yep. Is money everything? Go get it. It's up to you.
But it's about like not making generalizations. Just because me personally, one woman says that I won't put my family above myself and like my safety does not mean that that's every single American woman.
Right,
There's
and-
like 100 million American women.
And because she didn't check all the boxes doesn't mean she's again
traditional.
right. Two things can be true, so it's not that.
But he wants
You
like
see,
his
that's what I'm
bias
saying.
confirmed.
Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah,
entitled to
you're
your
right.
opinion. Like you're entitled to your opinion, and that's okay. And that's it.
Oh, you're mixed with El Salvadorian and Afro Black American. Great. We left for education and got stuck in the system. Right, we are in, but I identify that my youth is getting wasted and I'm coming back when I'm old is not my taste. That's why I want to change. Great. Okay, I don't know. How much do you make in Kenya than America? I don't know.
You said your business increased by like 300%.
Oh, that's what he's asking?
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. Love Trevor's.
Thank you. I guess yeah, it's increased since I moved here for sure. But it's still like a stateside business, so I guess it's increased because I'm able to show you what we do in real time. Yeah.
And back it up by living here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. The education in Kenya is not easy at all. Right. We've one of the clients had to take the child out of school and put them in a vocational school.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's all right. We got 10 more minutes for real. 10 more minutes. How is clubbing scene in Kenya compared to America?
Well, I haven't lived in America in years.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't compare the two. But I will say that from what I've been told in America, people just sit around and stare at each other.
Yeah.
But I think in Kenya, people do sit
They
around
do
and
sit
stare
down.
at each other too.
It's definitely not a dance culture
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not a strong dance culture, but like they can get hype. Like they can definitely.
You got to get them a
party.
couple drinks. Though.
Yeah, after
Kenyans
some
are
drinks, they can
very
get
reserved.
hype. Oh, what's that? They sent
Oh, wow! Thank you. Motion. Oh,
I hate
shoot.
when they call me a child.
Okay. You're gonna retire at 22? I hate when they call me a child. I'm pretty successful for my age and I'm looking to retire soon, but my relationship with my mom is fantastic. I get that I'm young, but I spent my younger years building my unless you're a YouTuber or something like that. How do you build wealth at 22? But they do have those
Yeah,
content
there's
creators.
like fintech. Are you in fintech, like financial tech or something?
And they do be
like
these
Gen
they
X's.
no they
Yeah.
got it. These Gen X, these
Yeah.
Gen Zs are
Yeah,
definitely
Gen Z, right? Gen
becoming
Z.
millionaires at an early age.
Yeah, they are.
For sure.
So much respect to
Much
you.
respect.
Glad
How
to
do you-
hear that it stays up because he paid.
Oh
You trying to delete it?
no, I'm just trying to scroll. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he paid, so it's gonna be up for a couple minutes.
Oh, see, I'm old. Look,
But yeah.
old school child. I was trying to just roll past. Thank you, though. So do we
the
see
timer.
other? Oh,
No,
you can't see it until. Where's the timer?
at the like you see how it's going down.
Oh, girl, I am slow.
I think maybe Yeah, I think that's the main comment people see. Unless you want to try to scroll up.
You can't. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Oh,
you can. Look at it looking like millennials, like
big. You're a millennial.
yeah,
You're like the youngest.
yeah. I think I barely made
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, it stops at
29.
96. 81 to
Okay, so
96.
proud millennial, 90s
And I'm the
baby,
old Joe,
period.
82.
So you barely made it, like in the millennial, like
Yeah.
maximum.
Gen X is 80.
Dang.
The last is my Kenyan friend was average in Kenya, and when he moved to America, was a
Yeah,
valedictorian.
Kenyans are very intelligent.
Very,
Too. Yeah,
very.
they're very intelligent.
Nah, I could believe that big time, and they take education serious. Big time. All right, we got 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, y'all. For real, we get it off. 5 minutes. What y'all got? Who the heck is that? Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back. They brought in a whole nother chef. Oh, they brought chefs from their restaurants. I'm gonna have to come back and see this. What else y'all got? What else do you have? Here we go. We got 3.
Oh, that's the 22-year-old. Oh, day trading. Yeah, I can definitely
Okay,
see
yeah,
that.
that makes sense.
Oh, you're in the military. Okay, we're veterans.
Yep. Let's start getting my houses.
So if he was in the
before
military, I
at
can
the end
definitely
of-
understand why
Yeah,
he's successful
from
at
17 to
22.
20, yeah. End of the year, retire when I'm 24. I have finished my military contract. Yeah, that makes sense. What should we expect from Dr. Umar? I don't know, child. Dr. Umar got his own brain.
Yeah.
Don't even ask
But
me
you
right
said
now.
that he's gonna speak on the Gen Z
He's
being the future.
Yes, the town hall meeting with the Gen Z and the leaders and activists.
Because that's his
And he's going to
crowd.
speak on what Pan-Africanism means to us now in this era. So that's what he's going to be speaking on. Passport Bros being played. Karma's a bitch.
No comment.
Yeah, you are lovely.
I mean,
good and,
I don't think that people are wrong for wanting to
Yeah, no.
find love, but I just don't appreciate the way that they have publicly degraded women.
Right.
That's just the only thing that really, is just distasteful. The way that they felt the need to publicly degrade women or objectify women and stuff. So I hope that they are learning to be better people.
How was Rochelle's trip?
It was amazing. Yes, I do have updates coming. Like I really need to. I am working towards posting more videos. I hired a social media manager and stuff. So new content coming out soon.
What do you think about Ibrahim Traore?
He's the GOAT. Period.
Period. I agree.
And he's young. He's like 33.
38.
And
He's like
yeah,
38, 37, something like that.
and he's doing more than anybody else.
Yeah. Just bumped into the channel when talking about my lovely country, but I guess I'm late for the show. Yeah, we about to get off. But you guys can. I will save this live. We'll save this live. How do you tag people on YouTube? You can't do it.
If you put like @ and then
Yeah.
the YouTube name.
Okay.
Yeah, in the title.
So I'll tag you.
Okay.
From an outside view, which sectors in Kenya can prove to be lucrative to invest in? So of course everybody's gonna say real estate.
Yeah,
It's
tourism.
becoming saturated though. Tourism is another thing. Healthcare, education, and agriculture, and then manufacturing of agriculture products, whether it's livestock or produce, is going to be fruitful for you.
What about agriculture and tech? Like,
And
does
which
that become in tech combined?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
that is a lucrative. It's definitely a gap that's
Yeah.
not that we haven't seen fulfilled here yet. So it's definitely something you could do. I'll make a video about Ruto when I come to Kenya, and I hope they won't come for me. Are you American? Because that might not be a good choice for you to do that. I would not advise you to do that. Stay away from the politics unless you absolutely know what you're talking about. And if you're a foreigner, that's not going to be a good look. So it's Kenya. Is Kenya your forever home? Yep. I'll definitely keep up with y'all. Love y'all vibe. Have a good day. Okay,
Thank
Motion.
you, Motion.
Yeah, I do not advise you to do that, Red Tech. At all. This is still Africa.
People get abducted. People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from that. You could speak about their politics, but I would be very, very mindful of how you speak about it, where you speak about it, because Kenyans will cancel you too. They may talk about the president, but they may not want you to come and talk about their president. So I would stay away from that.
Let them air their own dirty laundry.
Exactly. I don't really get into it. Production needs improving.
Maybe they're talking about the lighting. I don't know.
Okay. Ladies, you are both beautiful and very intelligent. Do more lives, guys.
Thank you, Kenny.
All right, guys.
Or thank you, Don. Yeah, both.
Production needs improvement. What do you mean, the lighting? LOL, it's nothing bad. Okay. All right, y'all. So we had a great live.
Yes.
This was really good,
Thank
guys.
you for having me.
Yes, of course. She's gonna be doing a whole video.
Yes.
So you all will be seeing her on the Conversations and Culture podcast. What? How far is Khalees from the farm? I can't tell you that. What time is it? It is 6 o'clock. You farted. Good job. Exactly. Kenyans don't like people fighting for their battles. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, they said they never knew we knew each other. Thank you, Waukesha. You're welcome. We in. Okay.
That was awesome.
Wasn't that?